What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's part 2 of the Eibach prep build series. It's been a couple weeks since the last video, but nonetheless, this is where we've gotten so far. B20 is on the engine stand. Head bolts are installed. Getting everything ready to drop the head on it and then start dropping the motor back into the car. I didn't get to film it, but LS and transmission are already out of the car. LS is right over there. And here's the tranny. So, pretty much where we're at for the day is get the B16 head on the B20. And then start getting ready to drop the motor in. All right, well, one of the parts we were waiting for was this head gasket right here. I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. All right, here it is. Cosmetic gasket. There's a part number and stuff. B20v. And it's one of the last pieces we needed to put the motor together. So let's open this up and put it on the car. It's nice. All right, here's the cosmetic head gasket. That up right there is the indicator to show you this is the top of the gasket. So when you go to install it, you'll basically see this. This is the top part. It's pretty simple. Up, and then see this part, match it up right there. Make sure it all falls in properly. Perfect. And boom. Head gasket is on. Head bolts are on. So now, just get the head and start to install it. Perfect. All right, for the VTEC conversion, I have a Golden Eagle VTEC conversion kit. There's a sandwich plate right there. It's already installed. It has my feed line for the head, and it has my oil pressure sensor already installed. It goes right into the OEM oil filter here location, and then just use a 1-inch socket and tighten it down. Don't tighten it down too much, you might break it, but enough. And when you have the motor running and everything, make sure it's not leaking or anything. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Simple. All right, brought the head, placed it on the block, and then now it's time to make sure it's nice and even on all 4 corners. And then we're gonna start putting the washers on. All right, time to put these washers with the bolts. There we go. 2 down. 8 more to go. All right, to properly close down everything, one of my good friends, best friends, David Boone, I'm gonna tag his Instagram down below. He has a nice EK build, and he has something in the works after Eibach, but that's for later on in the channel. But he lent me his snap-on torque wrench. Beautiful. Gotta take care of this before it kills me. With this torque wrench, I'll be able to torque down the head and flywheel, which have to go to spec unless you really want to take that chance. I mean, yellow, I guess, but not me. Everything goes to spec. Motor is in. I couldn't record because I needed both hands and there was no way to position the camera without it falling off the fucking car. But motor is in, head is torqued down. All I gotta do is put the flywheel and pressure plate on, and then throw in the transmission on, and then the motor's almost ready to go. Then wiring and all the other stuff to bind up. But for torquing on the head, I'm gonna leave a link down below with all the torque specs for B series and everything that I usually reference to. But all right, the sequence it's torqued on the head is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's a 3-step process. I'm gonna leave a link down below, like I said before, with all the torque specs and the references to stock and ARP bolts, which is what I have on my motor. Huge shout out to my brother Angel. He runs Garage 111 page on Instagram and Facebook. I'll leave all his links down below. But he's the one that came through clutch and helped me out. Put this piece of crap motor back in the car. It was a pain in the butt. It was a lot of stupidness because we don't have an engine hoist, so pretty much just use a jack and everything to the best of our ability. But huge shout out to him. Honestly, this wouldn't be possible without him. So yeah. All right, flywheel's next. Should be a pretty simple install, and it does get that torqued down to the specs. It's gonna be in the same exact form for the head bolts that I have. Pretty much anything B series, that whole form has all the torque specs that you would need to use. All right, for the clutch, you can use your clutch alignment tool. Comes usually with the clutch kits. And voila, that's in there. All right, all done for the day and for part 2 of the video. As you can tell, you got the motor all in, pressure plate, flywheel, everything's torqued to spec. Only thing that's left is putting on the cams, cam caps, and then transmission, and then wiring and all that stuff. Hopefully get some power to this thing and see how it runs. Beer for the hard work, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one.